Hi guys, hi girls, and welcome. This is part 2. I've just found some tag strips. Just found some tag strip, guys, so we can sort this out. Just zoom out, there we go, so you can watch me work. Right, so we need to get these in the right order. So that. So we're not going to use that one. Right. And that fucker's broken now. That's well. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that one off there. And see it breaking there. Just where you don't want it to. And we'll take that one. Then we'll put this one, because it's ground, put it in the middle. Give a little love. Do 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 do. Now, that one there, then we can go back up and that one there, they ain't going nowhere, that's good and tight. Now let's just open this a little bit because I closed it a bit too much. Open this a little bit. There you go. There we go. See, it's got the problem, you see, where we've broken it, but I think we'll get away with it. Once it's all wired up, it should. Right. We'll get this. There we go. It's actually difficult. You've got one side of it broke off. It's difficult to do it with that. Luckily that didn't break. So what I want to try and do is try and it's getting in there. If I can push that, just that's a bit on the, what do you call it, that do it being pushed in a bit further, it will go. There you go. Now if I can get that there, let's try using the big pliers. They might be better for it. Yeah, it is. And squeeze that one. Yeah. 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 Give that one a squeeze. That's good. Yeah. Now we'll do this one. No, so don't break it. And we broke it. Yeah, we broke it. Shit. Oh well. Have to use this one. We'll take that in a bit. Take that in a bit. All these have to come off in a bit. Put that one in the middle, which is the ground. That's one in. That's the next one. Should be okay. So what we'll do, we'll bring that down. I was watching a YouTube video earlier, guys, about the most haunted house in Britain. It's up there where Karen and Jeff live, up their way. They probably know of it. There we go. Yeah, they probably know of it. Yeah. I mean, when all said and done, guys, you know, there are people who believe in strange things. There are people who believe in ghosts. And I have to tell you guys, strange as it may seem, I happen to be one of them. I believe in them. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, if so many things can exist, why can't ghosts? You know? I mean, people go on about things. Is it just the way we are, the way our minds work, the way we choose to think? The thing is, guys and girls, we'll never ever know for certain. Oh, I broke that one and all. Oh, fuck. Shit, and I've got no more. Try and do something about it. Don't think I've got any more anyway. Oh, fuck all in there. No. Shit. Have another look in this. No. No, I haven't. I haven't got any more, guys. That's the last one. Oh well. Right, I wonder. Right, that's the 32 going from the rectifier. Right, that's the 32 going from the rectifier. What I'm thinking, yeah, what I'm thinking, guys, if we could get a rubber grommet, pop a rubber grommet in there, then I could put one of the capacitors, because we have. Let's have a look at how this is doing. Let's turn the soldering iron on. Would help, wouldn't it? Right. Let's have a look at how this is doing. So red, and I think there's a resistor. I can't remember now, but yeah. We'll desolder the red wire, because we know there's a green and there's a resistor there, and we know the two blues go together on that red there, which is a 32 as well. Yeah, because the red's 32, 300 volts. Yellow is 32, 300 volts, and green is 25 volts. So we know, but the resistor there goes to that. That resistor there goes to that. So, and that's a shifter valve holder. There we go. There's the green, which goes to, can hear you, there, goes to, that goes to a valve socket, and it comes out that way. I wonder if I can bring that out that way. That'll be, yeah, that'll be a lot easier. Then we've got the blue and the, right, so this blue, we've got another red there. Right, that blue and that red go together. That blue and that red go. Get that fucking wire out of the way, get the fucking valve clip out of the way. There we go. Right, so that blue and that red, they go together. So we'll twist them together. I already know that. The green goes to there, which goes to the end of that resistor, because I can see where I cut it there. And then we've got the red there. The red is just a red on it. Now, when you look around, Dee 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 dee. So if yeah, that's the other half of that resistor. So yeah, we're right. So that goes together. So we can put them together, because they go like that. Now we can solder those, because they go like that. When you look around, sometimes hard to see. Yeah, there we go. Right. Right, we need to check. We may need to change the rectifier at some point, because it might be fucked. So we might be changing that. So we'll pull this. Does that resistor go? Goes to the, doesn't go straight to the control, it goes onto the ground. That resistor goes to ground. Yeah, goes to ground, that resistor, straight onto the chassis. One end of it does. Right, so now I don't know where my rubber bungs are, but for now I don't know where my rubber bungs are, but for now what we can do, may not need them anyway. If we put, that's going to be, the longest one is live, remember that. There we go. Slip that through there. Yeah. Slip that through there, that's okay. Slip that through there and just crush that. There you go. Solder your there you go. So what we can do now, we can put that like that, and that can go through there. We'll find the rubber grommets probably sometime tomorrow. May not even need them. I thought I'd crushed that, but it doesn't look it. Yeah, I have. Just crush that so it's right up against it. Crush that so it's right up, but not crush the resistor. That'll do us. Right, so that goes straight onto there. Well, can I get that feed out? I can't feed that out that way. But that being said, we can do something about that. The negative, we could actually feed that to there. That's designed to take a negative there. It's been prepared for it. So we can solder our negative to there. There you go. Right. There you go. That can't go anywhere now, and that can't short anywhere really. Oops. There you go. That's good. That can pull through. It could short out, but be very surprised if it did. I'd be very surprised. It's got to move, hasn't it? That's not going to do anything, that's going to be alright. Now what we can do, we can get the other two, just snap that jagged edge off, so it'll snap the thing completely. There you go. Right, what we can do next, we can get a screw and find our taps. We can tap a thread. Yeah, we can, because these are not used, these are not used in anywhere. So we can actually tap a thread, put a screw into there or there. For our other, so well, we needed 4 anyway, didn't we? Right, so let's just see before we put this on, see where this 25 UF goes with the resistor. Make sure that the green is 25 UF. Yellow, green 25 UF. And the green has got the green wire and the resistor. And the resistor is down there. Resistor is down there. Now what I'm wondering, guys, I'll move that for a minute, move the power wires. If I could get the resistor, move that, that'll stick it in my thumb, get that under there, there you go, get that under there, because if I can get that, and oh, see, this is only done the way it was done because of the capacitors they had back in the day. Now there we go. Now if I move that resistor to there, pull the lead up so I can solder to it when I need to. There we go. And there's our lead. Let's move that fucking, and there's our lead. Now, where does he go to? He goes to a valve socket there. So if we feed him, back through there, right, and these are solid wires, these, which makes it nice and easy. So we can wrap that round that one, and what we'll do, instead of trying to bend it round, we'll get the other little curly pliers are in the shack. Yeah, we're in there Friday, I think, if I can be bothered with it, because it doesn't seem to be getting the interest I thought it would have got. You know? I've got a feeling that the shack's going to be getting closed. So there's our positive. Pop that on. Remember, when you do these, guys and girls, make sure you get them the right way. If you don't, they could blow up in your face. Now what we'll do, we'll bend that, push that down if we can. No, we can't, we'll bend that out of the way for a minute. I'm not going to the trouble of that falling off there, so I'll just like getting it on there. So what we'll do, yeah, I've deleted a lot of videos, guys. A lot of the lives have gone. There's only so many left. Because they're not relevant, to be honest. Yeah, I've had a good deleting session tonight. So that one's there. Then we can bring that. Might have been better leaving that resistor the way it was, mightn't I? See if we can get this lot through. Might have been better leaving that way it was. Yeah. Might have been better leaving that way it was, guys. Right. Get that out of the way. Let's pull these down and see if we can get these up and get a bit of room. If we can, we push that. Try and push that back under there. It's a good job this is not switched on, isn't it? Them wires are going right across the on-off switch. Right, that's come through there. We've got that through. So, right, we've managed to get that through, which is not bad. So that's back where it was. We can put that there, move that, because we don't want, move that brown wire, which is always apparently gets in the way, move that to there, that's down there. Turn this, so that's there. We need to bend that way up. And what I'm thinking of doing, guys, is soldering that. Put it that way, actually, it'd be better. We need to make sure I don't touch anywhere. I might have to shield this. Right. Move that there. That's good. Yeah, that's okay. Put that. Don't want that right near that on-off switch. Definitely not. We could put it there though. We could put it there. Make sure I don't stick it through my fucking thumb. Put it there. Now if I solder that to there, that should. Can I hold on it? Can it stand on its end? Oh, it does. I just want to get that a bit nearer that, so I know there's definitely grounds on them. That's got it. Right. Now we'll snip the little bits off that we don't need because we don't want to catch them on our hand. There you go. Right, so that one's in. Right, move that away from that switch, which that's got it down there. It's out of the way of that switch. It's not touching anywhere, and it ain't going to. Yes, plenty of thingy there, that's good enough. Right. So that's good enough, that's not too bad. Now the last one is the one that goes through the two blue wires. Now these two go together. Tie them together because they go together. So they go together then, guys. There you go. Now this one, there we go. So let's see how we go on with that, because we may, I'll solder onto there and they'll solder to there, it'll be alright. Bend them over, that's it. I did have, oh, we've got some heat shrink here. I wonder if I could use, I wonder if these will fit. If they fit, yeah, fits there. So what we'll do next, we'll put that there, and then what we'll do, we'll squeeze that together, get it a small as small as we can get it, because we've got a bit of solder on there yet. Right, and that is probably a small it's probably as small as we're going to get that, so we'll just put a little blob of solder on there. There you go. It should be enough. And a bit more. Can't quite get it on. got a taste of the iron then, didn't it? That's it. Just wait for that to cool down because it'll go and that won't get that over it. So we don't want to do it while it's hot. This is the other 33 UF. See, and that can go on the top there. Yeah, we've got that. So we'll go along there, that went beautiful. Right, the cigarette lighter. That actually worked beautifully, that piece. There we go. Don't want to do it too much, otherwise we'll overheat the fucker and it'll go bang. Now this one can go on the top here. We can put that just on the ledge there. Put that just on the ledge there. Oops. For a moment. And that's there you go. Now all we need to do is just bring that. There you go, guys. That brown wire goes out of the way because we don't want it near the where we're going to bolt the chassis back in. The chassis bolts in there and there. Right, so that guys is the chassis. That's the two capacitors back in. That's the three capacitors in. And the where we need them. Yeah, they're good. They're not going to go anywhere like that, because if that hits anywhere, the resistor will hit the side of the switch. It's only 25 volts on there anyway. That's pretty much good. Yeah, that's pretty much good, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much good. Yeah, we're not going to try it now because it's a bit late, because it's getting on a bit. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to call this part 3, I think, depending on how I feel. So yeah, we've got that. Yeah, we could do that bent out a bit further. There you go. But yeah, I'm happy with that. What we'll do tomorrow, we'll go through the resistors and find out. I don't believe that the reason why there was no sound is because of this. We will check the transformer. We'll check the output transformer and everything. We can check all that tomorrow. So what we're going to do, we're going to look. So we've got 400 volts coming off here, and I don't think for a minute. Move that wires. I don't think for a minute that. I don't think for a minute that a speaker goes on there. It might. I don't think it does. I think the speaker goes on here and here. Yeah, because that's, And I got a feeling that somebody had soldered the speaker in the wrong place. But what we'll do, we'll have a look at the manual on this tomorrow. I think the speaker had been soldered in the wrong place, because you've got HT there, you wouldn't have a speaker there. Just wouldn't happen. And one of these, that green wire there, I think that's your speaker, that's ground. That one's for your extra tape. And one will be for fucking stereo. I don't know where that one is. Because I definitely cut 4 wires, I'm sure I did. 1, 2, 3. That's all I've got there. But right, so your speaker goes to there. That's where your speaker goes to. Positive of your speaker goes to there. And I think somebody had soldered to move that. Yeah, positive of your speaker goes there, negative goes there, because if we measure the we can measure the ohms. So we measure the impedance. So these have sound as a speaker. It should be hang on, I've not put it on the right value. In the right range. Right, so that's 0.4 ohms. 0.44. Right. And that one there is 312. So that's your HT there, obviously. We know that anyway. That's your HT because that's the highest amount. That's 311 ohms. And that's where your speaker goes. Which is 0.45 ohms. That's how we do it, guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. Am I? Yeah, let's just check everything. Right, so, right. Oh. Right, I am wearing my boxers, guys. Don't think I'm sat here with nothing on. Come over to the... Right. Right, as I said, guys, let's turn the volume up a bit, because I think it's a bit low. I got a message off Harvey saying it was a bit low, but we'll turn it up anyway. There you go. That's what it normally is about. Right. Well, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to just look at what we did last night. We've got it connected to the variac. Yeah. So all these are connected. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking alright there, actually. So what we'll do, we'll turn all the way on. Bass and volume. Yeah, that's all the way up. Everything there's all the way up. That's the wires for the grid. So what we'll do next, we'll get we're on, let's get this. I don't want to shove that, I could, yeah, shove it through that one. Shove that there. Then we want to turn, make sure that everything's right. And what we want to do is turn see if we're actually making any HT. I'm not happy with that there. More happy with it there. So what we'll do, we'll go on to the output transformer. There. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Ah. Let's put it on AC. I weren't getting anything through that rectifier. Let's put it on AC. So that's AC there. That's AC. That's actually AC there. We can actually put it on there. Let's see if we get anything. We're getting nothing there, guys. Absolutely fuck all. That's weird. We are on the variacs on. Yeah, because we should. Yeah, we're not getting anything there, guys. Let's just turn that off a second just to be sure. Find it good. So you can't. Right. Really, I need a good solid earth point for me ground. There's one. Well, that's a good solid earth. Just make sure we've got the earth. Perfect. So we have got earth. Let's go back to DC. Switch this on. Nothing. Absolutely fuck all, guys. We've got the wrong one in our... No, it's definitely the Variac. Let's just unplug the plug and check the switch. I think the switch will be okay. So we need to go from that side. Yeah. And then, so the switch is working. And then and that's the ground. So we are working. We're getting everything there, but we're not getting... So let's go to AC, which is there, and see. Nothing. Nothing coming down the AC lead. I wonder if there's a... So let's check the plug. Because there's fuck all coming down there. Because we were on AC, so you would get, no matter what, you get some AC. So we've got a problem. We'll check the rectifier's not short either. We know it came on because the turntable went round. Well, that's connected. Looks okay. The fuse looks a bit manky, but we can see if the fuse is okay. Just quickly test the fuse. I'll tell you what, we can just go across here, see if there's any, see if we've got the connection. We should get we should read the secondary. No, we haven't. We haven't. The fuse fucked. The fuse blown. It's dirty, the fuse. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we go. Let's see if that's... There's the top of the fuse. The fuse is not blown. That's just the top. Yeah, so the fuse itself is not blown. Just the top of it's fucked. Let's put another one in. Right, well, we're not going to use that one, obviously. Right, can we borrow one? I want to put a 3 amp one in if we've got one. There's a piece of lead with a plug. What kind of fuse has it got? 3 amp. So that could have been the problem. That fuse was a bit fucked. So we'll put a new one in. That's a good plug, that will keep that. Yeah. Right, there we go. that there. Let's pop this fuse back in. There we go. I don't like these old plugs. There you go. Right. We'll tighten that back up and we'll check. So we've got resistance across the secondary, the primary, the mains transformer. If we haven't, then it's a problem with the mains transformer. Nothing on there. Let's put on ohms. Yeah, we've got something there now. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a reading. It's jumping about, but we're getting a reading. Right. Right. There we go. Will that go through there? Yeah, it will. Let's do it the other side. That way I won't melt my meter lead on the valve. That's it, will go through that one. It might not, because no, it's blocked that side. Fuck, it's not going to be on that long, is it? No, I'll tell you what we'll do in case we hit anything on that side. What we'll do, we'll that's it. Should be ground there. It is. It's good enough. I don't have to hear the bleep. I know it's there. So let's go for DC. Let's see if we get any. Nothing. No DC. And it should be there straight away. Wonder if the rectifier's short. Let's check for a short rectifier. Right, so no. No, it's not short. Let's turn that round a minute. Where's my crocodile clips? Where's my crocodile clips? I'm here fucking about. I'm here fucking about. I've got fucking clips and all sorts of things. Right, so if we clip that into there, put it in neutral. Right, turn this back round and then clip it. Right, so that's negative. Yeah, good negative there. So we're expecting to get some voltage on that rectifier. 35 volts. So we're getting the DCs there. The dial lamp, the lamp's lit up. Now we've got 153 volts there. Let's turn that back down. See how it takes, long it takes to drain off. Let's make sure these are not getting warm. No. No, we're okay. Right. So we are getting voltage. Right. See, we're getting it to the output transformer because we've got enough in there now we can measure this. 120. 18 to 117. Oh, that's millivolts. So that wasn't millivolts, was it? No, it wasn't. No, 135 volts. No, it's definitely proper power. So we are getting it. So what we need to do is look and see. Because we're losing it somewhere. So that capacitor there's not short, is it? Because that would kill it. Right. That could be. Right. No, it can't be, can it? Because it's getting through. I'll go here. That's your speaker. That's your speaker. But that's working, that side. So that's getting through. So it's not that. So it's got to be somewhere up here. Put this back on ohms. Test these resistors. No, we're on the wrong one. I think it could be this capacitor because it looks a bit. Don't know though. It's coming off there and it's going to there. It's 8.9 NF. Right. Let's check the capacitor resistors. Let's put them on. Put it on resistance. There we go. Bring this a bit nearer so the light isn't glaring. Right. Right. 10.7 meg. See, that goes to the speaker. Put it free. And the next one. That's right. See, a lot of these are the same value. Let's just unplug it from. It is off and it's safe, but seven. Yeah. That could be open. I wonder if it's that fucker there that's open. Let's get that clip off there. There we go. Oh, this is the one I'm testing. And it's soldered. There you go, guys. There's the one that's the problem. And that is red, red, yellow. Make sure I tested the right area. I did. It goes to that capacitor there. To there. Yep. Yep, that one there, guys. Red, red, yellow. So let's see what a red, red, yellow is, shall we? Right. See what a red, red, yellow is. Red, red, yellow. It's 220k. It's a 220k, that one, guys. That's a red, red, yellow at 220k. I love you, oh my darling. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, it's gone open, guys. Oh, for the life of me, never, ever, ever, I don't think I'll ever understand how a piece of carbon can go open. But it can. Get it out. So, just checking we're recording. We are. Yeah, we're good. $220k I said, didn't I? I did red, red, yellow. $220k. So, let's delve into my resistor box. Bag even. 100k. Oh, we're getting there. 100k. 1 meg ohm. 2k2. Can't put that in. It's not high enough. It's. I think this is what we want. A 220k. 220k. These are a bit thinner. About the size. It should work. It should still work, guys. Now we're not going to put full voltage in because I've not got a surge limiter resistor to put across this, which is what we're going to need. Oh no, we're not, because we're not changing the rectifier, are we? No, we're not changing the. We were going to if it was foot, but if it's not a foot, we're not changing it. What we're going to do, we're going to check the HT. Oops. To see what HT we've got, because I don't fancy getting an electric shock. So we're going to see if this has come down a tad, which I'm pretty hoping it has. Right, so go to there. Nothing there. Go to this end. 56 volts. It's coming down. And nothing on this. It's going there. Nothing there. We don't know there, that's ground. Might be something on the end of this one. No. So basically, guys, what's feeding this is probably that resistor. Now, see if we've got anything on that resistor. Nothing on that end of it. And nothing on that end of it. There will be something on one of these though, I'm sure of it. There'll be something on one of these valve pins. More than likely. No. 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 Let's turn the soldering iron on. We need to plug it in, so we need to unplug the there we go. Plug the soldering iron in. There we go. So if I can clip this resistor out, because I can clip it, I think, make sure there's no, yeah. Pliers. Get the clippers. We've got that. There you go, that's a resistor that's overheated. Or done, so something's gone happen to, something's happened to it. So what we'll do, we'll give it a rub around with the pliers like that. And that'll clean the terminals. And then we'll check it again. Yeah. Pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but you may as well check it again like it's out the circuit. I don't think it'd make much difference. Resistance. Let's check it. Yeah. See, that puts up resistance with my fingers. Yeah. If I go on the end of that there, not touch them together, there you go. Oh, hang on, we've got something there. It might have been me touching that. It's in the megohm range anyway. It is in the megohm range. It did pick something up there. Nothing there. But it is in the megohm range. Yeah, it's in the megohm range, that. If I put my thumb on it there, yeah, that was me. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. If I push that down, it'll probably fly across it, put the leads on either end. Yeah, I think it's fair to say, I think it's safe to say, guys, that is dead. It's safe to say that's dead. Yeah. So what we'll do, move all our shit out of the way, and we'll put in our replacement. So these discs, they very rarely fail. So what we'll do, we'll bend these down a bit. We can clip the first one. We'll solder the first one in. Then we'll clip it. Where's my solder? Where's my solder? There's my solder. Right, we'll do the first one. We'll do the first one. Do the first side, and then we can now let's just turn this round. See, I don't really want to solder to the valve pins. I might have to do that on that one actually. Yeah. I didn't mind. That moved. So that's on there. It's only temporary. Just want to make sure that the damn thing's going to work. Right. Move that one out of the way. And what we'll do, we'll solder that. Solder. Right. That'll do for now for testing. We'll do a proper job here because it'll never go out like that. We'll really neaten it up. But that's alright actually. Yeah. That's where we want it. So, if I can plug that back in. Make sure the speaker wires are not touching anywhere they shouldn't. No, they're good. That's the grid. Right, on we go. I'm going to unplug the soldering iron. I've got to plug this set of the lights on. We should get a hum on this now, because we should get something. Let's just turn that off a minute. We should be getting something out of that speaker by now. Voltage DC. We should be getting something out of that speaker by now. Ooh. Shove my fucking fingers in it, why don't you? Right. Now we right. Now we should get something here. We're only getting millivolts. Getting 210 there. Right, we're getting nothing. Right guys, we're getting nothing. Are we getting the 25 volts here? Doesn't look as though we're getting it. Oh no, we won't, that's negative. Nothing there. Right. Right, let's look at the bottom of this. So we've got red there with the resistor. Oh, hang on. No, that's right. We've got red there, blue there, that's right. And that one there's got a resistor on it, which is red and it's on its own, it's yellow. So let's see if we... Right, we're getting 151 there. So we're getting... We've got 151 on there. And on this one, we're getting nothing. Now let's take the valve out. Just pull the valve out. There we go. Now let's see. Nothing. Nothing coming up out of here. Right, so we've not got the HT. We've got there. I've definitely put it right. Right. It's definitely right. Let's plug the soldering iron back in. It's definitely right. But we're getting nothing. Yeah, we're getting the voltage there. 107, 106. We're getting it to here. 104, yeah. And then we should get it up here. We're getting nothing up here. So we need to look at the... We need to look at the manual It's a 2008. I think it's a 2008 HMV 2008. Let's have a look at the manual. I've got a feeling we've got something wrong. Something not right, because we're getting nothing on the other capacitor. $20.08 it is. So let me just come away from there for a minute. Right, let's see. 2008 HMV. HMV. I mean, the same record player was badged as the Ferguson as well. I did one for Burn It Out Matthew not long ago. Scraps, you farted, I can smell you. Dirty skank. 28. 2008. There it is, the 2008. Use the one. We always have it. Let's have a look at the manual. See where I screwed up, if I screwed up. Right, that resistor was definitely open, it needed to be done. Yep. Oh, scraps! Gee, man, that's disgusting. You smell. I mean... We'll just get to the circuit, then I'll bring you in. And it uses an ECL86, not an ECL82. There's our wiring, which is helpful. Right. So let's bring you in here, guys. Right. Let's bring you guys in. And we'll look at the circuit. There we go. Right, so what we'll do, I'll go back to here. So this is the chassis here. 2.75 watts. Not a lot really. It uses a TC8, a TC8H cartridge. So it's going to be shit for getting anyway. Right. There's the transformer in, rectifier out. Which is 255 volts on here. Right. So C6. C6 is 25 UF, which is that one there. That goes to R13, which is 140 ohms. That goes to the grid. Right. Not to the grid, to the cathode, sorry, my mistake. So we're coming off here, we're going on to there, onto C8. This is slightly different to mine. Yeah. 350 ohms on the output transformer, that's right. Because I measured it last night. So we're coming off and we're going into there. we should go into the output transformer. And then we should have 255 here, and we should have 185 here, and 25 on here. So the problem is, let's just come down here. Oh, there's another electrolytic in it. Yeah, you've got. Oh no. There's 3 electrolytics. HT smoothing, 300 volt. 25 UF, which is C6, which I said is grid bypass, and EAP 32 C8 32 is reservoir. So what I don't get though, guys, we've got the transformer coming into the rectifier here. We've then got C8 here. We've then got the rectifier going into C8. We've then got R11, which is a 15K, going into R32, going into C4, sorry, which is 32 UF. So we've actually not got this capacitor connected. How the fuck have we managed to not do that? R11, which is 15K. I can't print the manual out because no paper in my bastard printer. I've got some paper, it's just in the other room. Right, so basically we need to look at C8, which is 32 UF, comes off the rectifier, goes into that's a reservoir, is it? C8 is reservoir, C6 is cathode bypassed, and C4 is smoothing. So C4 is smoothing. So that's reservoir, which means R11 which means, let me go back to the circuit. Let's see what I've actually accidentally not done. There we go. Now, let's see what we've actually got not done. Now, the issue is, let's have a look at the original, the soldering irons on. What I want to do, I want to find out, right, so green and that resistor, they go together. That's right, because that's the end of the resistor. That's the green wire. Now, Now this one, you'd see where I'd snipped it off, but fuck how clean, clipped it that clean, you can't see it. I thought you'd see where oh, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. So what we'll do, I thought, hang on. Now, so let's get one of these wires out of here. Right, that's a resistor, because I clipped it. You can see where I clipped it. Now, right. So we've got, these are all wired correctly. So we've got nothing. Well, two of these reds went together. Two of these blues, sorry, two of these red. One of these reds went on its own. I'm wondering. I'm just wondering, guys, if see that resistor's right there, that's correct, because I didn't take the end off. I might have to reference my video. Because we're not getting I'm wondering right. So basically we've got a green wire there and a resistor, because I clipped the resistor there. The green and the resistor there go together. That's right. That's correct. Now what if I've got this one here mixed up? The blue and this red, but I don't think I have. Oh. I don't think I have, guys. Because that one there's got a resistor, because that's where I clipped the cotton. You can see the remains of the resistor where I clipped it there. But what I'm wondering is, should this red wire here, go to the reservoir? Oh no. Is that where I've made the mistake? Is that where I've done the mistake? Let's go back to the circuit. Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake there, guys, I think. I think I've got some booby. I might have to reference my bloody video. Right. Let's go back to here. Take you with me. There we go. See if we can see it on the... Right. So you can't see the capacitor from there. Yeah, you can. R11. You can't really see much from there. Well, I think that looks as though it's right. Yeah, because we've got C4 there, which is reservoir, C8, which is smoother, is it? C8, which is reservoir, yeah, and C4, which is smoother. So if C4 is the smoother, so, right. So, there's our green wire there. This is our green wire, there's our 13. That's right, that goes to the green wire. Goes to the cathode of the valve and comes from C6, that's right. So now this is going to be red or blue. So there's the answer. That red goes onto that side of that capacitor. And there's that capacitor I checked before for a short. Right. So that goes onto the red. It must be the red, that, or the blue. I think it's the blue. Because the red comes off the other side and goes into the transformer, goes into the valve. This is your red wire here. This is your blue wire. Then you've got your other red wire, which comes down here, goes to your screen. It goes to your screen, which is pin 3. It's got to be right. So we're coming off the rectifier. Off C8, then we need to go to C R11, and then we're going through R11, then we're on this side of R11, which is the blue wire. So yeah, that's the problem. Right. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm not going to disappear. I'm still going to be here. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to, just to double check, pretty sure I'm right. I'm gonna cross-reference. Give us a couple of minutes. I can't pause this I have to make another bloody video clip. Tell you what I'll do. Just have to join all three. You just have to edit it. So. Right, we've had a quick look, and yes, I've got to bollock. I don't mind owning up, guys. What I've actually done, it's not a serious one. Oh, fuck me. Hey, Mildred.
Hello, Mr. Ryder. Has my construction turned up?
Yeah, they're here. I forgot to ring you. They're here, yeah.
What, both of them?
Yeah, your capacitor and your hard drive box, yeah.
Right, I'll pick them up in the bin.
Okay.
Right, I'll see you later.
See you later, mate. Bye. Yeah. Just replying to a message there, guys. Right, so what we need to do is see what HT we've got on this, because I ain't putting my fingers in here with fucking volts. I've not got me, what do you call it, and don't know where my discharge resistor is. 19 volts. So what we need to do is disconnect this one. All we need to do really is, because what I've done, this one should go to the rectifier. This one should go to the blue, which is right. I don't get that. That's wrong. That's not right. Right. So that there. So this red so I'm going to have to get that off, aren't I? Now, usually you could get these off no problem, but there we go. Let's try and get this out. See if we can get that off, because that red wire is supposed to go. I think we're discharged enough now. Right, that red wire there is supposed to go to it's right. Yeah, that red got that one there from the rectifier. Right, that goes to there, to the blue, then must go to there. So we need to get this off. The problem is cutting this fucking shit off, isn't it? Cutting this heat shink's fucking brilliant, but the problem is when you come to get it back off again, therein lies the problem. There we go. I don't want to cut my wires. Now if I can do it, just go into there. Yeah. Yeah, well we're down to wire anyway. We're down to bare wire. So if I can get that down to there, we're down to bare wire. I've actually clipped the lead off, it doesn't matter. Pull that off there, that's good. Right, so clip these. They're going to be difficult to separate. There you go. So this one went to there. So if I clean the iron, there we go. We need to get this wire off because this I can't clip the suppose I could clip it there. Clip that. I could clip that. There you go, that's that off. Now that one, there you go. So we'll take him off there. So let's look at how we did this now. Right, so the single red, so let's a bit more. That'll crimp it, that's it. Now, so that one there, 32 UF, that one there's 32 UF, the one there's right. So what we need is right, the blue and the red. Right. That's how it went in. Right. And this one came across to here. It could have been that way because that green goes there, so yeah, that's how it goes. So let's just straighten this one out. We can work out where it's gonna fucking go. Right. That's the problem, they're all the same colour. Right, so basically, I thought that went there. And in theory it can. It still can in theory. Because the blue has to go there. So let's strip the blue. Let's put a J hook in there. Let's get this one. Put a J hook. And in fact, what we'll do, we'll straighten them. Right, them two. Them two go together. And I've broken the fucking blue one off. Cunt. Right, so them two go together. So them two go together. This one goes on its own. So there's no reason why because these are both the same value. So that goes to the rectifier. So hang on, let me just undo that again. Right, now that one's snapped off. There we go. Right. So now if right, yeah, that's how it's done. Them two go together. That blue and that red go together. Like that. That must be right. And that goes there. So if I now solder that to there, I'm just going to tack them on so that they can be come off again. That's that one on there, that's good. So that's the blue and the red. So they come from the rectifier, that's right. Now this resistor, now this has to come over here. That has to go there. and that red. So if I just there you go. Right, so I can connect that to there, bend it over, there we go. Connect that to there. Yeah, this is very tricky, guys. Very tricky. Because you've got to get it just right. Bend that up there. Now that looks okay. This is only temporary, make sure we get the fucker right. Right, so that now. So that's R2. So that's okay. That one's always been right. Now that one. Now that one is DHT. So we're going to go in. And this should just be a resistor and the wire. Because that wire drops the limit down to the valve. Right, so we're with that now. So if we get connect the we're already connected up on the ground. Make sure we're in there properly, we are. Right, unplug the soldering iron for a minute. Plug in the variac. Put this back on DC volts, which it is. And we'll turn this down. Turn this on. Now we want to see if we're getting voltage on here. We weren't before. We are now. 33. 33. Well, that's not fucking showing much. It's got to be though. Just turn it off. It's got to be. It's got to be because that's showing 33. That's showing 33. Yeah, it is. It is. So let's get this. We've got the speaker connected. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So let's turn it. $96. Make sure we've got everything right as it should be. $204. We're getting voltage going up to here. Oh. Oh, I know why. Fucking idiot. I was touching that at the same time. Yeah, we're down now. I forgot to put the fucking valve in, guys. What do you think about that one? Make sure we've got no HT lurking about. We shouldn't have. Because I've just fucking discharged the fucker. Because I forgot to put the fucking valve in. Like a dopey bastard. At least... This is one thing, guys. I'm not worried about that for a minute. We're going to make sure that... Why won't that clip over onto there? Why won't that clip on? That looks like it's going to jump off all the time. It should go right over. It should go... That's not right, that. Oh, well, let's turn it on. Yeah, and we know we're getting voltage here. Yeah. We're not getting much there, are we? Getting a hum. Why are we getting a hum? Why are we getting a hum? That warming up. Yeah, that's warming up. Why are we getting a hum? That's all turned up. What's the problem? Right. The voltage is dropping off quick. Yeah. Voltage is falling off fast now. Yeah. So I wonder. Let's double check this valve. Is it a PCL 86? ECL 86 even? I don't fucking know. Warmed up anyway. Whatever it fucking is. It's an ECL 80, an ECL 8 something. But I don't know whether it's an ECL 86. I have to say it is because it's what came with it. So, but if I can look through me, oh, I can't get into them. I was going to say if I look into my other thing. Right. But I've got a feeling. There we go. Yeah. See, we don't know. But we're not getting any. Let me just turn it off again a minute. Because I don't know. Yeah, I'd say that's okay. That's not ideal. But I don't think it's shorting. I don't think it's shorting. We are getting a good voltage up there. $120.19. Well, that was draining down fast. There's a problem somewhere. So we've got that coming off there. It's going to there. We've got that going there. Then two on there. I'm sure this is right. So we've got that one there, which is a single wire going to the resistor, which is right. We've got the blue and the red going together there on the red, which is right. Which is right. Unless, however, we have right, unless no, I can't. No, the green and that green and the resistor down there, they're right. We know that. Now, this one, yeah, and that one comes off the rectifier. That's right. So, why is the fucking voltage dropping off? What it's doing, let me just turn it back on. Right. So we're at 237. $240. Now we're coming down. That's dropping to 6 volts. That's dropping all the way down to 6 volts. So the rectifier could be fucked, but I don't think it is. That's what we were getting last night. I think this is all right, this. I think this is all correct. Yeah, this is all correct. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put it on AC. I'm going to put it on DC first, let it warm up. Let it warm up, switch it off and then swap it over. So what we'll do next, huh? I don't think the problem. I think the problem. I've got 180 there. .94. Let's drop down to 87. So we've got 180 there. And 6 there. Yes. No, that's wrong there, guys. Because we've got, yeah, you can smell something burning. You can smell something not right. We'll put full 240 volts through it then. So we've got a problem somewhere. I'm going to leave it for now, guys, because we're going to have to test more capacitors and stuff. Probably got a bad capacitor. Another, we could have one of this capacitors could be bad. I'm going to leave it now. This will be part 2, guys. Part 2. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoy this, and I'll catch you later in the next one. Bye for now.